Like, for example, we've been traveling all over the world. Every year we're traveling all over the world. And every time we get into a plane, we chant Namaste Narasimhaya to protect, so that we don't, have some accident or something. And then I had a realization, because in the beginning I was doing it to protect me. Then I had a realization that actually everybody in the plane is now protected. So then I realized I should be chanting this Narasing mantra for everyone in the plane, and then I'll automatically be protected, just like the mood of Prahlad Maharaj. You want to do it for the benefit of others, and then your benefit is included. So he's always protected us. Devotees, they get in the cars to travel somewhere, they always chant Narasingha prayers for protection. So now it's come to our realization that we have to do something to reciprocate, and that's why we're doing this.
And, sorry to interrupt, but I do want to interject and say something. Krishna is very pleased when we please his devotees. And right now there's this Dhruva Das who has given his life to Lord Narasimha Dev and is right now traveling all over India, and he needs our support. It's a lot of work for one person alone. I can guarantee you, just seeing the way he travels and all the expenses to bring this to life is, the expenses are quite high. It's not cheap at all. Because he's traveling with photographers, with crew. Like, if anybody wants a breakdown of everything, I can share it with you. But any help, either with donation or purchasing a book or pre-ordering the second volume, please come to me and help in any way that Narasimha touches your heart. Thank you so much.
And now we're going to chant those prayers that Prabhupada introduced in 1967 to glorify Lord Narasimha Dev for our protection, and for his protection, and for everybody's protection. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Lada Daine. Hiranya Kashipura Vakshana. Shilakankana Kalaye. Itone Singa, Paratone Singa. Yate Yami Katone Singa. Bahir Nisinga, Hridaya Nisinga. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prabhati. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prabhati.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Lada Jaye. Hiranya Kashipu Ramachana. Shiratam Kala Kala Ye. Ikone Singa Marathon Singa. Yato Yato Yami Tato Singa. Bahir Nisinga, Hridaya Nisinga. Narasimha Hamadim Charanam Prabhadi. Narasimha Hamadim Charanam Prabhadi. Kada Kamala Vare Nakam Adita Singa Dalita Hiranya Kashipu Kami Vrinda Ito Vrita Narahayuta Jaya Jagadisha Hadai Jaya Jagadisha Hadai Jai Gauradesh Hare. Jagadisha Hare, Jagadisha Hare, Jagadisha Hare. Hare Jai Gaur Hari Jai Shri Narasimhadev Bhagavan ki Jai Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai Sisi Gaur Nitai ki Jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol for Gaur Arti.
So just one more thing.
Oh, one more thing?
I will be sitting here outside. As you exit the temple, you can come and talk to me about this project. Thank you.
Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai
Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivalakacharya Ashtotar Sri Srimati A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivalakacharya Ashtotar Sri Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गौरादेश धाम की जर्मन यात्रा की गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देव तुलसी महारानी की संकीर्तन यज्ञ की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की और ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज और ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज और ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज और ग्लोरीज टू श्री श्री गुरु एंड गौरांगा और ग्लोरीज टू श्रीला प्रभुपाद So, Hare Krishna. Can you please all sit down for 2 minutes? So we have 2 very important announcements. So, wer spricht kein English? Hier, mit der Hand hoch. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So, du sprichst kein English? Null? Wie bitte? Only English. Okay. Eigentlich, wir haben nur 2 Leute hier, die sprechen kein Englisch. So, ich übersetze das später mal. Also, ganz wichtige Sachen erstmal. So, first we will do it in English and then I will do it in German. So, ich mache das später in Deutsch auch. So, very important thing. So, before we start the Narsingha Arati, because as we have seen the entire class, how important is Narsingha Day for us. So, in our congregation, one Bhakta Philip, his father expired yesterday. So they have sponsored this Sunday feast for the protection of his journey, further journey of this soul. So please keep him in your prayers while doing the Narsingha Arati, so that this soul, Bhakta Philip's father, he was 85 years old. Yesterday he left his body. So he might get really a nice destination because he is associating with all the devotees. So please keep him in your prayers. So let's loudly chant Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Yeah. So next point is Narsingha Dev. So as we know that Narsingha Dev is very, very important in our life, and Mataji was also talking about the reciprocation. So here we got an opportunity. So a nice story from 1970s. When Krishna book was published and Prabhupada was looking for someone like who can print these books. So then George Harrison came and he said, okay, I take the responsibility and I will print all these books. So the blessing is, even today when you open the Krishna book, you will see the name of George Harrison. Is this not a great blessing? So every time when somebody is reading Krishna book, a little small blessing goes to George Harrison, wherever he is, whether he is in the material world or in the spiritual world. So, the same opportunity is coming again to us after 50 years. So this Prabhu, Dhruva Prabhu, who has given his 18 years of his life to make these books, and he's coming up with the second book, and he needs money for that. And the best blessing is, whatever the donation you give, your names will be in the dedication, in the book's first page, where the dedicated names are given. So this will be there for the entire life. So every time this book is read by someone, we are getting the blessings. Is it not a great opportunity for us? This is a great opportunity, right? Similarly, Gauradesh has been such a tremendous congregation in Germany and in entire Europe Yatra, we have collected 100,000 euros for Mayapur temple. That was a great surprise for all of us also. So when we think that association and the power of unity comes together, we can achieve anything. We can achieve anything. So Prabhupada said, the best thing what you can do is associate with the devotees. And the worst thing is when we lose the association of devotees. So here we are getting an opportunity to serve a devotee that by our service, whatever the service we want to give now, will help this book to come into the picture and our names will be there forever. I mean, this is just a consolation prize for us. But the best thing is this hidden thing. So the god of yoga, many people think that where the yoga comes from, Patanjali. But in this book, he is going to explain that before the Patanjali, Lord Nrsingadev gave this yoga system to Prahlad Maharaj, and in the disciplic succession it came to the Patanjali and Patanjali propagated. But today not so many people knows this. So this book is the try from this Dhruva Prabhu to bring this original knowledge to everyone. And today yoga is spreading like wildfire. So this is a great opportunity for us to help ourselves. It is not to help Dhruva Prabhu, it is to help ourselves, because Bhagavad Gita tells there are 4 types of things you can do in surrender. So first we have to surrender ourselves to Krishna without any expectation. Okay, if somebody says, no, I can't do that. So Krishna gives 4 ways. In the last way he says, at least help the people, those who are doing something for Krishna. So, first of all, we should be at the first stage. We should be doing directly something to Krishna. But now, at least we have got a chance to do something to help our devotees to reach that. So, we ourselves is doing a great service for that. It is for our own good. It is for our own spiritual betterment. Because every one of us sitting here knows that when we do some service, there is a really nice feeling inside. Like Rath Yatra we celebrated. Everybody was tired, but everybody was happy. Which is something which is undescribable. You are tired, but you are happy. So that comes from the service. So let's pledge this, because this is Dhruva Prabhu needs 108,000 euros for bringing this book, for 25,000 books. So he needs this for traveling, he needs for doing buying the equipment. So we have all the information like where he is spending this money. So if anybody wants, you can get all that information. But this is a great opportunity, not for that, it is great opportunity for ourselves. Our name will be in this book forever. So that only one motivation gives that, like George Harrison's name is forever in the Krishna book. So don't we want that? Do we want that? Yes or no? Prabhu. So I would like to request you all now, because this book is planning to come in by the end of this year, so we can help not right away, but in the next 6 months also to reach his target. So I would like to ask and request on behalf of Gauradesh, who wants to pledge, like, okay, today I cannot give, but I will give this X amount in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. So that we can put your names and we will come in contact with you with your phone numbers and email addresses, and we will collect that money for this service. So anybody wants to pledge now, or anyone you want to give this? Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, I will take up.
Yeah, so this Mataji will sit at the desk. So please give your name, number and email address so that we can contact you. We will put you in a WhatsApp group for that till we finish this for the next 6 months. So we will have a WhatsApp group from Gauradesh collection. Okay? So yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu. What's your good name? Ashish. Ashish Prabhu. Let's say Hari Bol for Ashish Prabhu.
Krishna Leela Das.
So Krishna Leela Das with
Tejal.
Okay. You are not alone now. Get used to it. So, so one of our best congregation member, Krishna Leela Prabhu, now is married since last 6 months. So we should not forget that he is no more single anymore. So
Yes,
Tejal. Tejal. Hare Krishna Mataji. Welcome to Gauradesh family. So Krishna Leela Prabhu and Tejal Mataji will also sponsor for this. So let's say Hari Bol for them. Hari Bol. Anybody else? You talk to her how much you want to give. You don't have to declare now how much you want to give. Yeah. Wie ist dein Name, Mother? Huh?
Gudrun.
Habe ich nicht verstanden. Sorry.
Gudrun.
Gudrun. Yeah, Gudrun Mataji. Hari Bol. Okay, last but not least, the charity begins at home, so I will also join. So, Brajan Das and family also. On behalf of?
Kamal Oberoi and family.
Huh?
Kamal Oberoi and family.
Kamala Bro.
Kamal Oberoi.
Kamal Oberoi. Kamal Oberoi and family. Rio. Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, if you make up your mind later also, so you can always see the Mataji at the reception. So, ja, ganz kurz jetzt, wir haben zwei wichtige Aussagen. Dr. Philipp, sein Vater hat gestern seinen Koffer aufgegeben. Der war 85 Jahre alt und der hat für dieses Sonntagsfest hier gesponsert. So, lass uns dreimal Haribol für Philipps Prabhus Vater. Haribol! Und noch eine wichtige Ding, so wie wir bis jetzt in Englisch gesprochen, so wir haben dieses Buch von Nrsingadev, so Dhruva Prabhu, der kommt aus Amerika und der macht dieses Buch und zweiter Teil von diesem Buch und der braucht eine große Spende dafür und wer jemand das spendet, sein Name wird in diese dedicated Namen auf diese Bücher kommen. So, das ist eine große Segnung von Nrsingadev, dass unser Name bleibt in diese Bücher. So, wenn jemand wollte ein bisschen spenden, so ihr könnt gerne mit Mataji auf ihr in Reception treffen und ihren Namen und Telefonnummer geben, damit wir können diese Spenden später abrufen können. Ja, so das war's in Deutsch. So now we will do the Narshinga prayer, and we need 7 helpers after that for distributing the prasad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So all of you 7 go to the kitchen, not now, after the Narshinga Aarti. So go to the kitchen there, you will be given the instructions, and 3 people for washing the dishes after the prasadam is over. Anjali Mataji, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So thank you very much. So Gauradesh ki jai, Gauradesh ki jai.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
So, Hare Krishna. So now the deities will go back to the temple room. So go and take the darshan in the temple room upstairs. Upstairs is the main temple room. So you can take the darshan of the deities and then come back for the prasadam here. And 7 people, those who have raised your hands, please go to the kitchen.